Well, this is a bit awkward. During a debate in the Canadian Parliament, MP Colin Carey asked a pretty inconvenient question, and as you'll see for yourself, it wasn't exactly welcomed.
I had a constituent that wanted me to ask a question about outside interference to our democracy. Klaus Schwab is the head of the World Economic Forum, and he bragged how his subversive WEF, World Economic Forum, has, quoted, infiltrated governments around the world. He said that his organization had penetrated more than half of Canada's cabinet. And I was wondering, in the interest of transparency, could the member please name which cabinet ministers are on board with the WEF's agenda? My concern is the deputy.
Order. I know that the member was in a really good question there, but the audio is really bad.
The audio was bad. It sounded fine to me, but it wasn't enough for Carey just to be silenced. He had to be discredited too.
The honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
Mr. Speaker, that member was promoting open disinformation. That's not debate. We have to call out disinformation.
We'll get into debate again.
Disinformation. So it's disinformation to say that Klaus Schwab has openly bragged about the World Economic Forum infiltrating, or in his own words, penetrating governments. No, it isn't. Here's Klaus Schwab saying precisely that.
To say, when I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. Mm-hmm. But what we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets.
Yeah, Dr. Strangelove 2.0 is quite proud of penetrating the cabinets in Canada. In fact, Diverge Media has found at least a dozen Canadians in a position of influence who are on the forum for young global leaders created by the World Economic Forum. Is that disinformation too? These profiles are all taken directly from the younggloballeaders.org website. So no, it's not disinformation, it's completely true. You're the only one engaging in disinformation by claiming it isn't. Bear in mind that 3 years after Schwab's boast, he said directly that the pandemic represented a, quote, opportunity for a great reset. Now, I seem to remember someone else saying something quite similar.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
And if we're to judge by the behaviour of the Trudeau regime, the Great Reset will be achieved with the aid of police using horses to trample people in walkers and wheelchairs who protest against it. But I guess that's all just disinformation too, right? To get exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.